Hey guys, so this is the look that we're going to be filming today. It is my interpretation of The Wizard of Oz and Dorothy. My favorite interpretation of The Wizard of Oz is, well, the original of course, but my other favorite is this comic book where Dorothy is portrayed as a cowgirl and it's a western. So the Wicked Witch is also a cowgirl, but she's really ugly, so it's good. But I just love that interpretation. In that interpretation, she has pigtails, so I gave myself pigtails. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this, and let's go ahead and get the tutorial started. And random dancing, yeah, because that can be fun. Anyway, first we're starting off with our foundation, and you're putting that all over your face, and you can blend it down to your neck, but you're not really going to need to later in this look, and because you're gonna have paint there. But then we're highlighting and contouring, and because Dorothy doesn't have very intense features, we're just gonna do a little bit, and definitely a lot of blush though, all over the cheeks, a little bit on the bridge of the nose, just because she's a very rosy character. And then we're gonna prime our eyes, and the look that we're going for is very doe-eyed. So we're going to put white on the inner corners of our eyes, and then a light blue in the middle, a dark blue on the outer edge, and a little bit of black on the outer edge in the crease, just to give that some definition. And then we'll just line our eyes in black like normal. And then we'll just drag the line down to the middle of our eye a little bit. There shouldn't be any real winging. I mean, you can if you want to go for a glamour Dorothy, but really her character wouldn't really have that. And then mascara, 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 because it opens your eyes so much, and she needs to have big, big eyes. And then we will do our brows, and kind of not too intense for this look, but just defining them a little bit, because that's going to be an important feature on your face that will make this look come together. I'm using a NARS lip pencil in the shade Cruella because that is the perfect ruby red for this look, and that's really going to bring Dorothy's wardrobe out. So the blue and the white is from her little frock, her little gown that she wears, and then the red is supposed to be her ruby slippers. We'll also have some earrings. I put on earrings that had like this red jewel tones on them because I didn't have glitter, but you could glitter your lips if you wanted to. And now we're going to start on our Emerald City brows. So we're going to take a light green and outline the city. Actually, no, we're going to take a darker green, the emerald green, and outline the city. And get those weird cylindrical buildings all mapped out and bring them down through our brows just a little bit. And then we'll just take like a lime green and a fluffy brush and go back through there and fill in all of the shapes. To make them look a little more dimensional, we're going to add highlights and shadows. So I picked one side of the buildings and added white lines in random orders down them. And then I took the green, the emerald green, and shaded the back side, the opposite side from that white side. And then I go back in with the black and I outline where the buildings end next to each other. Just in that emerald green there. And that will make them look more dimensional and more realistic. To do the yellow brick road, it really helps if you have some sponges and some decent yellow paint. But you're just going to start sponging that all over your neck and down to your chest. And I take a paintbrush about here and start mapping out where that's going to end. so that way I can figure that out and not get too close to there with the sponges. And it's you can do it as a collar. I did it with the points because I think that just makes it a little bit more dramatic and Oz-like in Oz fashion. And I don't plan on being really dimensional about the way that I do my bricks just because the yellow brick road is actually pretty flat. There's not a lot of highlights and shadows. In the comics, in the movies, in the illustrations, it's just flat yellow. So I outlined the whole thing in black to clean up the edges because that just makes everything look so much nicer. And then I start cleaning up around my neck where I didn't quite get that yellow, and I wanted to go all the way out under my chin, but you just take black around that and it makes a very, very cool effect when you do that right underneath your jaw. And then you start on the yellow bricks, and the way that I did the yellow bricks after I got past the underside of my chin is I started doing them with bigger bricks in the middle and making them smaller as they fan out, and I did them in about rows of 5 here, you'll see, at a time. And that effect just definitely makes it look more interesting as opposed to having the bricks all the same size. Also, staggering the bricks is pretty important in giving the effect of dimension without adding highlights and shadows, so just make sure that you do that kind of alternating brick pattern as you're going down your neck. And you can't forget gloss, so you can gloss or glitter your lips to give it that awesome ruby effect. Alright guys, so here is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you guys next time. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.